You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back, Rudrance, for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we're going to talk about Hall of Fame first baseman, designated hitter, of course, played for the Minnesota Twins and Boston Red Sox. One, David Ortiz, hit over 500 home runs in his career. Hell of a player. Came out very clutch right in that whole time period. And trust me, I'm a Yankees fan, so that whole time period where the Red Sox sort of finally got one over on us after all these years. David Ortiz was fun to watch, even if he was ripping my heart out from time to time. Well, he is dealing with something very, very serious that's got multiple three-letter agencies involved, the FBI and the DEA. Now, I don't know how you feel about the FBI these days and some of these three-letter agencies. Not a big fan, because we've seen what they've tried to do with our boy, one President Donald Trump. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about David Ortiz. Fox News, David Ortiz says he is a victim of extortion after hackers got into one of his old cell phones. The Boston Red Sox legend said hackers threatened to, quote, sell details of his personal life. Ruh-roh. They navigated through my personal life and have wanted to extort me through that, Big Papi said in Spanish on a video clip. Ortiz, though, says there is no need to worry and the hackers will be in deep trouble. Will be in deep trouble? Uh-oh. Quote, the criminals know that we are watching them closely, and here in the United States, the FBI, the DEA, and now the Dominican Republic, the Intelligence Department, and the police, Ortiz said, they are taking action over this. Well, it's nothing, my people. It can happen to anybody. There are things that happen in life. You just have to be more cautious and take that into account. If this happens to you, let the law know the situation right away. Blessings. I love you all so much. It should be brought up that this guy reached out to Wander Franco a couple of weeks ago to try to lend a helping hand or a shoulder to cry on or something like that. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I find that rather strange under the circumstances. We're talking about a guy that is still an MLB analyst for Fox Sports here. So I don't know how that looks publicly, really and truly. Ortiz also says that this same person 6 months ago also did bank fraud on my bank accounts. The Hall of Famer was shot in the Dominican that's right. He got shot in the Dominican Republic in a nightclub in 2019, 3 years after he retired, which landed him in intensive care. I had forgotten all about that till just now. At least 14 suspects were arrested in the shooting. Police said a suspected drug trafficker offered to pay $30,000 for the murder of a man who was sitting with Ortiz at the time of the shooting. So they were looking to pop a cap in somebody's ass that was friends with David Ortiz, I guess. However, a Boston Globe report said Ortiz was the target of the shooting by drug lord Cesar Polareta, who put a bounty on Ortiz. Yikes. He's a 10-time All-Star. Ortiz, who began his career with the Twins, retired with 541 home runs, 1,768 RBIs, and 3 World Series titles. Yeah, those numbers will get you in the Hall. He was inducted in 2021. Like I said a minute ago, he's an analyst for Fox Sports. Wow, that's absolutely nuts. So he's had a 4-year span of some serious issues. I mean, they're trying to extort him right now. He said there was some bank fraud in there on one of his bank accounts. Doesn't this feel strange, though? I mean, he gets shot. A drug dealer, a drug trafficker, not the drug dealer from the corner. A drug trafficker tries to pop a cap in somebody he's friends with, He said somebody he was with at a nightclub. So who are you friends with? I'm just wondering, who are you friends with in the nightclub that they're trying to shoot right in the ass? I would love to know. I mean, I find that rather interesting. Did anybody not answer or even bother to ask that question? Who exactly are you friends with that caused bullets to be flying into you while you're in the nightclub? And now you've had bank fraud. Now you're getting extorted. You've gotten the FBI, the DEA, Dominican Republic Intelligence Department, and the police all involved in this case where you're being extorted. Wow. David Ortiz seems to be sort of like in a continuous state of flirting with danger somehow, some way. Why? I would love to know. I'm just saying, these are questions that I think about when I read something like this. Well, wait a minute. You were shot at, hanging out with who exactly? Question mark. Inquiring minds want to know. Were you hanging out with Hunter Biden? We'd love to know that. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe not. I don't know, though. Boston, New England, around that area? Maybe. I don't know. So, I'm kidding because I care, obviously. Oh. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. David Ortiz getting extorted says it'll be fine. He loves everybody. Okay. Let us know how that turns out. We will, by the way, keep a watch on this because this seems like it might take a turn, like it could just take a bad turn for David Ortiz out of nowhere. It's crazy. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.